Each year, over 2.5 million tons of plastic are thrown away in Nigeria, most of it into gutters, streets, and waterways. And in Abuja, communities like Mpape and Nyanya, plastic has become a public health crisis, clogging drains, fueling diseases, and destroying futures.
Nyanya market is one of the popular markets in Abuja here, and our community is very close to the market. So most people do dispose their plastic in the market and they will get to our community.
Before the project was brought to the community, Nyanya was somehow dirty, like pure water, leather, water bottle, anything we take, we just throw it anyhow.
So the idea of this small grant is to support community level initiatives.
The whole idea or the major aim of the project was to change the behaviors and people's attitudes towards plastic use and plastic disposal.
Thought that it's necessary that we begin to speak to ourselves, speak to people, just so that we're able to see the indices of how an attitudinal change can evolve and probably help save the plastic menace problem.
Every time we suffer malaria, we suffer dysentery. That is because of the dirty.
Even before they came to our community, we are suffering from malaria. Seriously, we are suffering from malaria. Because when those dirty are being choked up and the gutters are not flowing, definitely they will bring malaria to the community.
Instead of waiting for change, these communities became the change. Through the Nigerian Plastic Action Project, funded by the Global Environment Facility Small Grants Program and implemented by the United Nations Development Program, in churches, mosques, radio airwaves, and street corners, young people, women, and waste workers began telling a new story about plastic, one of possibility.
And so this is the good part. When we design programs and we want it to be sustainable, we input the factors of incentives. So in incentivizing the whole idea, we conduct trainings for them in recycling, repurposing, and upcycling of most of the materials that they ordinarily just throw away.
So you have to look at it from an economics point of view. How is this going to benefit the community members and the community in general? So the trainings were designed to get people interested based off of the work that they are currently doing.
And I got to notice that you can also use tire to make chairs in your house. So since then, I've been working towards that. I'll use pieces of material to cover the tire, then I'll use wood on top to make chairs with it.
And they teach us that this plastic that we are seeing, people picking on the road or we keeping it on the road or throwing it anyhow, you can make profit out of it.
From cluttered streets to cleaner futures, the Nigerian Plastic Action Project proves that in a system full of gaps, the fight for our planet can be won by those who live closest to the problem. From 4 underserved communities emerges a blueprint for what true environmental justice looks like.
You can't go to Nyanya, you can't even find one plastic rubber in Nyanya. And when the period we're taking our waste bin and pour on the water, we don't longer doing it. We don't do it because of the program.
Even when you go to occasions, you see them picking plastics. Why? Because they know the benefits, and since the cleaning technology came to our area, they enlighten us. So since then, we have been benefiting from that, seriously.
Going back after the project, we noticed that they started practicing what we educated them to do by using the local agents to recycle their bottles.
We are focused too much on large-scale recycling or focused too much on large bans so you have a government banning a certain single-use plastic. You can ban all you want, but at the end of the day, there are people who still need those products for whatever their business, everyday life. So if you're doing things like this, you have to go deep into these communities. You have to provide alternatives to some of the products that you're using.
But with the right kind of mindset, which we were able to instill in them, They saw the advantages and the disadvantages of their actions, and they had a renewed thinking, around the plastic waste menace. And they have, even before the program ended, we could see very clear signs of positive change.